Hey everyone, and welcome back to VFXY once again. So I made one video regarding keying for beginners and you requested me to create more videos of keying for beginners. So I decided to create second part of keying series for beginners, and in this video we are going to talk about adjusting our alpha and blending edges. So without any delay, let's get started. Okay, as you can see over here in last session, we have talked about creating your clean plate and adding checkerboard. For this session, I have created one background with the help of AI, and I am going to replace my background for this thing, right? And if I'm going to see from here, it's matching little bit, but again defocus is not matched, color correction is not matched. So I'm not talking about color correction and color grading in this session. We are going to concentrate only on alpha and edge blending, and also edge blending will be not of advanced, it will be for beginners only, right? So if you can see over here, I'm having a white edge, and also if you can see I'm having transparency over here, right? Over here, and also might be over here, right? So how we can fix transparency first? So you have to figure it out from where my transparency is coming. So if you remember, we have created this setup for keying. This is again a clean plate, and this will be again my extractions. So if I'm going over here and if I'm going to reduce my viewers gamma, you can easily see I'm having transparency, a lot more transparency over here, right? So how to fix it? It's pretty simple. What I can do, actually I can take another keyer, might be I will go and make some spaces, something like that. And also I'm going over here and might be I can take another key light, right? So I can take a source from here, and might be I can do this same way, the way we did in last class. And I will go over here and I will do this, and probably I will do this, and also I will try to cover as much as hard edges possible, right? After doing it, what I can do, I can take another node. Before copying it, I can take a node called channel merge. So basically what channel merge will do, it will merge two channels, right? So two alpha channels. So I'm going to connect this over here, and if I'm going to see what I will have transparency in this, but if I'm going to see from here, I will have my alpha solid. But there will be a consequences, like if I'm going to check my this thing from here, you can easily see I'm having very hard edge, if you can see, right? So how to fix it? Just go over here, and after that you can take a edge blur node, right? So if I'm going to do this, you can easily see I'm having little softer edge. Before edge blur, I will use erode, right? And I will erode alpha a little bit, right? Not too much, might be this much, and I will soften it out, and I can use it as a core matte, right? So this concept we call it as core matte. And if I'm going to pre-multiply it, I'm having no transparency over here or here or here, right? So if I'm going to disable this, you can see I'm having transparency over here. Also, I'm having transparency over here. Now I don't have. Clear? So this is what we have now. So first part is done. Now I have to figure it out from where my this thing is coming, right? So probably we can see over here my edges are coming from my despilling. So probably I will fix it in despill, but how normally a beginner should do it? So might be you can use the very destructive kind of workflow is I can use erode. I will erode here my alpha. I'm going to erode like this, and if I'm going to check, now everything is done. Might be I can erode a little more, but basically this is a very destructive method, and might be I can use some edge blur node, right? basically I'm eating my edges and I'm doing some softness, but this is not a correct way to do because I am eating lots of detail over here, right? So again, this is not recommended to do that. How we can do that? So we have another tool called Edge Extend. It's a I think it's a by default tool. If not, then you can download it from Nukepedia. So how to use it? Before copying your alpha, just connect your source in my despilled version and connect my mat over here. It might possible it will ask that mat has no fully white pixels to sample, because in Edge Extend you have to select what kind of mat you are using. So by default it's source mat, but I want to use alpha from this input, so I'll use mat alpha. Now if I'm going to see my output, you can easily see it's much better and cleaner output. So let me disable it. Can you see that? So you have to take care about this, because if I'm doing too much of detail kind of stuff, it will happen like this. So you have to add little detail. Might be you can use erode. So you have to work with these values, but more or less you can see I'm having good edge. Although we are having hollow, we'll fix it in next sessions, right? So need not to worry. So this is another way to fix your white edges or hollow, right? Although this is not the best way to fix it, but this is a way how we can do it, right? Yeah, we can use another tools like kill outline. So I can use kill outline. So after copy, I am going to use my kill outline. And again, you can download this node from Nukepedia as well. So as I'm going to use kill outline, it's doing wonders. Can you see that? So this is something you have to understand. Like again, you have to be very careful while tweaking edges and all. So I'm losing detail. So probably I will go over here and I will work with this thing. So you need to maintain your edge detail as well, right? So you have to be careful. If needed, I can mask some areas. I can use kill outline in few areas as well. So this is another tool which you can use to blend your edges better. Another tool I will prefer, just download another tool called Color Smear. This is again a good tool to fix edges. And again, I'm going over here, and if I'm going to connect, if you can see, my edges are already looking good. Again, you have to be very careful while using these tools, because we don't want to destroy our edge detail. So you have to go over here, and again, you have to work with these settings, right? Like this. So as I mentioned that this is again a beginner's tutorial, so don't expect me to show advanced stuffs. Don't worry. If needed, I can make this series bit longer and I can add more videos to this so that you will have all the details regarding keying. But for that, you have to comment down below, right? So again, what else can be done? I can already see that I am having this thing, and probably I will check this. I'm having better alpha over here, but as I have added this thing already, I'm getting this alpha. So what I'll do, I'll just detach this thing and I'll connect my garbage roto over here, and I will connect my copy from this place. So what will happen? I won't have black piece over there, right? Also, what I can do just to look my scene little better, what I can do, I can just go to background and I can take a node called defocus. Again, I'm not going to explain scaling and matching other things, but you need to understand this is for beginners. Definitely I'll explain it, but not in this video. So might be I can defocus my scene a little bit or background a little bit like this. And already you can see I'm having good comp, not best comp, but it's okay comp, right? So I hope this video will help you to understand a very basic way of fixing your alpha and fixing your white edges, which comes while doing keying, right? So if you think that this video is helping you, please don't forget to like this video, share this video, and if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. With this said, this is VFX Vibe signing off. Have a good day.